Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Moon Knight. We are up to episode 5 of, we'll call it season 1. I don't think they're going to probably have a second season, but hey, episode 5. I think there's just one more after this. I kind of liked episode 4. I've talked to some people who didn't really like it, but then when we reminded him of, like on our podcast, we reminded him, Kevin, of all the good stuff, he said, oh, well, there really was some good stuff. Maybe I was a little harsh on it. But I did enjoy the kind of Indiana Jones, slash the Mummy, slash Romancing the Stone kind of vibe from that episode, and the ending was a little mind altering. I think initially they had expected us to believe that it was all in his head, all in Mark's head, and I don't think that's the case. That Hippo got at the end, people were telling me, is one that is involved in resurrection or rebirth or restoration. So she's probably going to be, and she was one of the trapped ones, she's probably going to help them get out, help Mark get out. So I'm looking forward to that. 2 episodes left. Hopefully they're just jam-packed with stuff. So let's get going. There she is.
Hi.
Hi. Well, my theory seems to be correct. The every other episode has the Marvel theme. It was old music, 40s, whatever. Then it was the Marvel theme in episode 2, and then it was a Middle Eastern music. Wait a minute. No, I was wrong. I got a sequence wrong, didn't I? I think they had 2 episodes in a row that were Middle Eastern music. Anyway, whatever. They're back to the Marvel theme again. We've had this a couple times now. Wow. Was his face that messed up? The last episode? Hang on a minute. First of all, who is she? I'm going to guess maybe Mark's mother? Because the subtitle said a boy was screaming help. No! His face is not messed up at all. Look at that. I can't remember which one's Mark and which one's Steven. I think Mark is in the white and Steven is in there. Mark's face here is perfectly clean, yet... Oh! Here it's not. Because he's flashed back to the doctor's office. And his face is all messed up.
I'm down, Mark. Well, these minutes are really amazing.
I love that. Little attention to detail. Clearly, I think clearly a CGI character. But to have her duck down and hold out that thing in the front so that she could bend down and just the attention to detail is great.
Is he always... anyway.
So, is she going to realize, is it going to come out that he was, what's happening between Amit and Khonshu and his role as the Avatar and trying to free him and stop the rise of Amit? Is she going to then realize, oh, I can't just escort these people to the afterlife, I have to, restore them and bring them back to life or something?
I do actually have...
It won't balance. Just like he was saying with the cane, it won't balance. He can't balance. He can't balance at all. It doesn't go one way or the other.
Why is it doing that? Why is it moving? Do you have any other suggestions?
The third person, the third personality might help.
This boat contains all of a life's...
They need that third personality.
Yeah.
That's the Jake guy, right? The third one?
I don't know, it's a strange...
The boy. Is the boy Jake? Is his brother's name Steven? Or Jake? So Mark remembered... He was panicking, telling him not to follow him because he remembered this? Remember the death of his brother, or that Steven didn't even know he had a brother?
The water's rising way too far, boys!
Are you making a major assumption that his brother dies? Right? What else is this leading up to? His mother? She never forgave him, huh?
Ever since he was born.
Yeah, not only hasn't she forgiven him, but she's fallen into alcoholism to ease the pain.
Hello, we know.
Oh no, is this where they killed... His group killed Layla's father, and is this where Mark got left for dead? Where Khonshu found him? Yep.
Tried to get them all.
Oh, it's a Khonshu statue, too. Look at that. That's his temple, I guess. Travelers of the Night. And do his vengeance against those who would do them harm. Travelers of the Night. What is meant by that expression? What is meant by that name? Travelers of the Night, you wouldn't think are typically good people, right? You travel in the cover of darkness, you're not a good person. So was Khonshu misleading him? Does he have another agenda? Very cool visuals.
To hide.
You know, I gotta admit, I'm not a real fan of this style. You know, where you cut from one story, essentially story, but it's the same characters, but from one to the next, and then back and forth, back and forth. I don't really like that. Just tell the whole thing in a linear fashion. Come on. Just give us Steven and Mark figuring it out and balancing the scales and getting back to Earth. I have this strange feeling. Yep, I'm not looking ahead. I have this strange feeling that this episode is going to end with them getting back to Earth. So this is going to go down as one of the ones I don't like that much, because nothing really happens. It's just characters talking and stuff. And then next episode, I guess there's going to be an actual, plot line, an actual adventure. Things happening.
Oh, the awful things.
That's when Steven was created, huh? Oh, yeah, from the TV show.
When danger is near.
Or movie. I guess it's a movie.
Stephen Grant.
That's the street. That's going to be Jake, right? Because I don't think Mark remembered. Steven didn't remember. This is this new personality who didn't come in. No, it said Mark. Not going to do it. Oh no, Steven. Is that the end of Steven? The death of that personality? Oh no. This is the death of Steven. Which I mean might be wrong to say it's a good thing, but to make Mark whole again, and some would argue he was whole when he was with Steven, but he created Steven's personality as an escape mechanism because his life was so horrible. So wouldn't getting rid of Steven actually be a good healing thing? And that balanced him. Okay, it's the fields, but isn't he trying to get back to Earth? Almost over, isn't it? Yep. So I was wrong. I thought it would end with him coming back to Earth. Turns out it ends with him not yet ready to come back to Earth, but with balanced scales. Is there any after credit scene? I mean, I think there might be in this one. No. I don't see one. Right? This doesn't look like an after credit scene. No. Play the credits. Yeah, so I was wrong. It didn't end with him getting back to Earth. It ended with him balancing the scales. And now he's ready to go back to Earth if she'll help him get back up there to help save the world. But we still don't know who Jake is. That personality is still in the sarcophagus, right? So how are the scales balanced if Jake is still around? Interesting question. I don't know the answer. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one as one of not my favorites. Episode 4 was pretty good. Episode 5, I think this is kind of a bit of a step back because, like I said, we learned a lot of cool stuff, but it didn't need this entire episode to do this. It just dragged everything out and just kind of slowly spoon-fed it to us through a lot of dialogue and a lot of exposition, which I'm not a fan of. I don't really like stuff that's like that. It's just too slow. Give me exposition as part of action, as part of plot progression. Don't stop the action. Don't stop the plot progression to give me exposition and build character. I want it to happen at the same time. So that's what I really like about it. That's why I liked the last episode. There was a lot of plot progression, a lot of action, and we got some exposition and character development along the way. So I thought it was pretty cool. Next episode, I got to imagine, will be pretty fast-paced because they got to wrap it up, right? They got to have the big battle. They've got to maybe defeat Amit. And restore Khonshu, maybe. I don't know. One or the other is going to happen, or both. Or neither. I don't know how neither can work, but then it would just be, well, we didn't accomplish anything to be continued, question mark? No, I don't think that'll happen. I think they'll finish it up. Like I said, I'm still hopeful that at the end of the next episode, I'll say, that was great. That was a great finale. But they've been really uneven in this show with episodes, so I don't know. I don't know at all. So far, this is still, I'm not ranking this high on my list of Marvel series, but I'm not going to do my final ranking until I've seen the final episode. But at the moment, it's kind of at the bottom, just because of how uneven it is and how slow it is at times. And I'm not a fan of that. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you thought and what you think is going to happen in the final episode. I'm curious what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.